Pitching to us. Let's all welcome Kathleen to pitch.
I'm a little nervous. Okay, my name is Kathleen. I'm Kathleen. I am educated in Singapore, and I have a background in business and law. And I moved to Boston in 2015, 2017. So basically, I am one of those kids in Boston. So I'm looking for the seed investments. One is seed, which ranges from 10,000 to 100,000, depending on the industry and stages. Horizontal company, meaning that competitive and it has more potential to scale. For the industry is fintech, cosmetics, fashion, and media. So it's not necessarily mean that you have to be tech. So question is why I became an investor. Good question. Because I know what it is as a founder. I've been there in your position. I didn't have a funding. I didn't have a rich family. I didn't have strong network. I didn't even have resources. So coming from that background, I know exactly what you've been going through. And I told one day, 12 months from now, which I told that in January 2018, in December, before December, I'm going to be an investor, which I am today. So I decided to be an investor to help others to be successful at early stage and without going through unnecessary process, because entrepreneurship is a lonely journey, and I'm here to be there for you. So the things that I can offer are two hands-on, which is online and offline. For online, I can call or email people that I'm connected in Boston, such as your ventures. I can help you connect with them. And I will use my skills on the basis of business and legal, communication and addressing issues. That's very important. For a hands-on approach, I will help you pitch to other potential investors. So I'm not just going to advise you how to make slide deck, but especially how to do exit strategy, how to bring money in your bank within 3 months. I'll travel to get the business done because I avoid driving decisions. It's very important. And I'm physically involved in any business that I invest in. So a few success stories. I am not from VC, I'm not VC, but I have a few backgrounds. So I invested in 2007 in a production company. So they are now successful. If you are from the Philippines, have you heard about Plan and LGP? So I discovered them when they were in high school. And I told them I'm going to support you and bring you and produce your launch album. A few months later, they become one of the most popular artists in the Philippines. Eugen Band, if you are from Malaysia, so they are now very popular. They have tours and stuff like that. So I left it because I sold the business. I used the money to study in law school. And then in 2016, I invested in a cosmetics company. Within less than 2 years, it is now valued at 2.5 million. On the basis of not just because it's scalable, it has a physical product, but the most important is I teach people how to scale business based on passion, how to work harder, and also at the same time, how to solve problems. And the last part is tech company, which is the co-founders network. So when I started it, I am very interested in tech company. I approached Sebastian to be involved, so he also invested. And now it has 4 co-founders, 6 business advisors from all over the world. It has awards from Asia Pacific, and it's now we have 100,000 valued investment coming in. And we have an operation in Singapore and in Indonesia. And also, I would like to tell that I met Sri some time ago. When I stepped in that company, it was kind of almost close to bankruptcy. So when my co-founders said, Kathleen, you have to go in and do your job. So my job is not to promise you heaven. My job is to look for trouble, fix it, and we can resolve a lot of issues. So fast forward the trinage, and 12 months later, it became profitable, 100,000 in 1 year. So I add value in the company investment, that's very expected. Scheduled time. Everybody can promise everything, but the most important thing is time. So I will provide my time with you. Knowledge how to scale a business. Teach and work with you how to scale your business in 7-figure in less than 2 years. Because in startups, it's very important you have to understand startup has a lifetime of only less than 3 years. If you don't make it, you will end up in bankruptcy. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm from the law firm. We fix a lot of bankrupt startups and also a lot of people that has a lot of problem with finance. And teach you how to expand your business with the right resources, not just calling people, but put you to the place where you need to be there, which is the expansion strategy, risk aversion. So I'm more focused on the risk and right decision. So the results I'm looking for are people are more focused and also good health, that's very important, and people will have a long-term vision. So I hope that you can reach out to us and we can help each other. Thank you.
So very good to meet you again.
Yes.
I'm glad to see that you're doing so well. It seems that obviously you're doing this on your own, or do you have a team with you? Because because it looks like you put a lot of effort and invested into your investments. I'm just wondering how you can cope on how you can scale your investment.
Thank you. Well, I do not have an investment firm, so that's disclaimer. When I had my first money, I invested in a small company. So I'm very focused on one or two at a time. And then I put my resources. So meaning that if I claim I'm good at business, that's not true. Because I have to multiply my skills. I have to put the right people in legal issues to help you get there. I have to put the right finance people to help you get there. So in a sense that we're working multitasking, but at the same time, we're not wasting time. So I contact a lot of outsource, which is friends from schools and network. But investing individually, I just put it. So I'm just an angel investor for now. It feels when you are rejected with no explanation. And I was rejected not once or twice. I was rejected many times, like 10 times. But it did not stop me from moving there. I contact the right people. I contact the business advisors. And then I even write back, okay, this is important for co-founders. If you are rejected, you can't fight back. You just have to be polite and say thank you and work on the issues that you do not have. For example, if you are weak in finances, you do not know how to raise investment, or you doesn't have any background in finance, ask and look for people who can help you. If you do not have specific skills, do not claim that you know everything, because no one knows everything. But if you have a room to know those things, it's important. For on the investor's perspective, just because we have money now, does not mean we are, we have the right to establish. We have the right to step down on people. I still believe that it's important to be human and to communicate and tell them what exactly the reason why you reject them, what exactly the reason why you don't like them at all. Because if you do that, even you reject their offer, they can learn from that. They can learn from the lessons from you, and they can be better than they are right now in 10 months or a few months from now. It's just my perspective. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah,